Hello Aries, welcome to this space. Welcome to my channel. Thank you so much for joining me here today. I hope this time finds you well. Well, Aries, I am back. Now, for those of you who are new here, you probably didn't know I was gone, but I did go on a little vacation. But I'm back and I'm so excited to be in this space with you guys once again. I really did miss you. Well, Aries, for those of you who are new here and do not know who I am, my name is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, and my channel is Well Oracle, which stands for Words of Wisdom. I want to thank you for joining me here today. I hope you're able to find a message in my readings. Now, for those of you Aries returning, thank you so much for all your continued love and support. I appreciate each and every one of you more than you could ever possibly imagine. And I just want to thank you once again for being here with me. All right, Aries, well, today I'm here to connect with you to do your energy reading for the week of November 22nd through November 28th, 2020. Now, although these messages are time-stamped, please understand that energy is not linear. It's fluid. So whenever your guides or your intuition leads you to this reading, there most likely will be something in it for you. Now, also remember, these are general messages. They cannot and will not resonate with everybody. So take what resonates, leave the rest. Also, Aries, if you're here watching your sun sign and you're not finding your message, please check out your moon, your rising, or your Venus signs. You might find clarity in those placements. And if at that point, Aries, you're not finding your message with me, we do have two options. You can either come back next week when I'll have a whole new set of messages for you, or you can feel free to check out one of the other beautiful readers out there on YouTube. All right, Aries. Well, given that said, I want to go ahead and explain things a little bit for those of you who are new here. So I do energy readings. And in these readings, we dive into the energy that is surrounding you for a 7-day period. Now, in this reading, we will first and foremost pull you 3 cards, 3 oracle messages from the Spirit Animal Oracle cards. Now, this is going to be like the overall energy, plus special messages from Spirit, plus things you need to hear at this time. Now, I will intuitively read these 3 cards, and then I'll go back to the first card and also read the description from the book to dive a little deeper, because the first card is always the strongest energy. Now, after that, we'll get into some guidance cards. Now, with the guidance cards, we'll look at the energies to help to keep you grounded. We'll look at the energies to help you to be more open. I'll read those intuitively, and then after that, we will go into the tarot. And with the tarot, we will dive deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you for this 7-day period. Now, like I said, these are general readings, so not every part of it is going to resonate with you. So if you're here, hold on. If you're not finding your message in the oracle part, you may see it in the guidance part. If not in the guidance part, maybe in the tarot part. Now, it may all resonate with you, and that's great if it does. Okay, Aries? Well, given all that said, let's go ahead and get into your reading. So like I said, first and foremost, we're going to be tapping into your overall energy and special messages from Spirit through the Spirit Animal Oracle card. So give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, so what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of November 22nd through November 28th, or whenever Aries is guided to watch this reading. What messages do you have for Aries? All right, Aries, so the first oracle message coming out for you for this week is Coyote Spirit. Trust in divine detours. Okay, Aries. So what I'm hearing right off the bat is that there was something you were doing. There was something you were creating. There was a path that you were on, and you were really committed. You were really committed to this path, but then out of nowhere, things changed direction. Things went in a different direction. You may have hit a wall, maybe things crumbled and fell apart, or maybe you just all of a sudden had to change a heart. And what Spirit's telling me is that it was necessary. It was necessary because you were meant to do things differently. Now, it's not saying that you're not going to come right back to where you were. It's not saying that you aren't going to still be able to create what you wanted to create, but there was a different direction that you needed to take to get back on track with the true energy of whatever this was. Some sort of detour came into your life. Now, if this was a relationship, maybe all of a sudden things crumbled and fall apart, and you felt like you just had to walk away. And that's because Spirit was keeping you safe. So for those of you, if you're wondering about a relationship that kind of fell apart, it's because maybe that wasn't the right relationship for you. Maybe it wasn't the right area of life for you, and you needed to go in a different direction, either to regather yourself, to regain your energy, or maybe just to change up things altogether. Now, if this isn't about a relationship, if this is a job or a creative endeavor or just a personal way of feeling about things, there was a new strategy. There was a new plan that needed to be made. A new blueprint was being created in your life, and there was some sort of detour that came in to put you on the right track, to put you on the right path. Now, I'm not saying that you weren't already on the right path, but maybe you weren't exactly going about things in the correct manner, and Spirit wanted to do things a little bit differently. So this card is telling me is that you have to trust in whatever those divine detours are at this time for you. Even if you feel like you want to go back to what you were doing, you need to go in the new directions that you're being pulled in, because Spirit always knows what's best, and Spirit's always going to lead you to happiness. So you have to trust whatever your intuition is telling you. You have to trust whatever you're feeling at this time. Okay, Aries, because it is spot on. It is spot on, and the directions you're being led in are going to take you to new, bigger, better opportunities. So you have to trust in where those things are and where those places are leading you. Now, we do have a number 16. Now, separately, it's about new beginnings. It's about new opportunities. It's about potential and inspiration. So you need to know that there is a new beginning that is here for you. Something new is coming into your life, and it's something you manifested because you know what? As I was getting ready for your reading, I kept seeing the number 4, and I was wondering why the number 4 was coming out so strongly for you. Now, my guides and your guides do oftentimes speak to me through numbers. So with that number 4, I kept hearing manifestation. So I feel like right now, Aries, you're really strong in your manifestation abilities. You're really strong in what you're creating and what you're doing. And you need to know that answers are coming towards you right now about the correct choices to make and the correct directions to take. Do you see what I'm saying? So there's a new beginning here, and it might mean that you have to change directions a little bit, and that's okay. Because I feel like this new direction is going to be bigger and better than you ever thought possible. Now we do have number 6. So this is about adjustments. So there are some adjustments that have to be made. So like I said, you could already be on the right path, but there are some adjustments that need to be made so that you can shine properly. So you can fully step into your power and fully embody the new beginning that's coming towards you. Now together, it's a number 7. That's about assessment and reflection and discovery. So you could be discovering that there's a need for you to change paths at this time. And like I said, that's okay. If that's what you're needing to do, then that's what you need to do. And go with it. Because no matter what you do, no matter where you go, no matter how you do it, Spirit is always going to try to help you, as long as you're willing to allow that help in, to get you on the correct track, to put you in the correct direction. Now, if you're here, you have to be a spiritual person. So obviously, you're willing to trust in where Spirit's going to take you. So you have to trust in those divine detours, okay? Because they're going to lead you in the right direction. Now, the second oracle message coming out for you this week is, of course it is, let it shine. We talked about you stepping into your power and really, embodying your shine. Now, maybe for some of you, the path that you've been on was more of an egotistical path. Now, I'm not saying that's a bad thing, okay? It's okay to be logical. It's okay to be grounded. It's okay to think about things. But I feel like there's a bigger purpose for you, Aries. I feel like there's a bigger purpose for you. And this is something more that's going to resonate with your true heart, your true purpose, your true meaning. Something that's really going to light you up, no matter what it is. If it's a relationship, if it's a job, if it's a new place of living, no matter what the situation may be, this new opportunity that's coming towards you, this new beginning, is something you truly manifested because it's something that really resonates with who you truly are. I feel like for some of you, the path that you were on was the path that others wanted for you. The path that you thought that you needed to be on, but you kind of knew it wasn't really yours. You kind of knew it didn't really feel right. It didn't really feel like it was truly meant for you. And you were going along with it. You were moving along with the energy, but you never really felt that true connection to it. And now Spirit's saying that this new opportunity that's coming into your life, this divine detour, is going to be what you've really truly been longing for. and what you truly have really been asking for and really been needing in your life. So you have to allow this new opportunity to really shine, because it's going to help you to shine. It's going to help you to be your authentic self, and it's going to help you to reveal your true colors, to be who you're truly meant to be, and to really step into your full power. Now, we do have a 46 here. So that 4, there's that 4 we were talking about. There's that stability. There's that strong foundation. There's that manifestation, that situation you've been wanting, that situation you've been needing, that situation you've been really calling out to the cosmos for. The law of attraction is surrounding you strongly at this time to bring you exactly what you need. But there are some adjustments that have to be made. There's a double 6 here. So for some of you, this is changing directions completely. But for some of you, it's about tweaking the details just a little bit, tweaking the details just a little bit to solve the problem so that you can truly step into your full power. Because this is an age of renewal. This is a message of renewal for you. Spirit's coming in to renew you, to help you to end an old cycle, to start a new beginning. So trust what you're feeling and trust where you're being led at this time. Now, the third oracle message coming out for you is Badger Spirit. Be fearless and bold. So you might be a little hesitant. You might be feeling a little hesitant about this new direction or this path that you're on. But Spirit's saying, go for it. They're saying, just go for it. Just do it. Just do it. If it's a new relationship, make the first move. If it's a new job, speak what you want. Get those investors. Get the backing that you need. If it's changing homes, put that bid on that house. Put that down payment on that new car. You know, make the moves that you need to make and be bold about it. Be bold about it. Especially if you feel like you need to change directions, because I'm getting this strong message of you needing to change directions here. And these directions are spiritually brought to you, these new directions. So if you've been feeling like you've had to move away from something, it's because something better is on the horizon. And this is something that you've manifested. And when it comes to you, when this new direction is laid in front of you, you can't be hesitant any longer. You gotta go at it full force, because we do have a double 4 here. There's that 4 coming back out again. So if we go with my intuitive 4 and the 4-4, we have 4-4-4. So that may mean something for you, but it's about balance and stability and manifestations and strong foundations. So there's something new being presented to you in life that's going to really help you to become the true Aries that you're meant to be, to really step into your purpose and to step into your meaning. But you have to be fearless and bold. It's no longer a time to sit back and wait for energies to come towards you. You got to get out there and get it. You got to get out there and do it. Stay committed. Stay devoted. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Okay, Aries? Well, now what we're going to do is we're actually going to release these 2 cards, and we're going to dive a little bit deeper into what Spirit's talking about with the Coyote Spirit by reading the description from the book to get you some more insight. So give me one moment. All right, so we have number 16, Coyote Spirit, Trust in Divine Detours. Now what this says, Aries, is, do you find that you are being led on a strange detour in life right now? We talked about this already. Does it seem that what appears to be the next right action and the right choice, best situation or fabulous relationship unexpectedly turns into the opposite? Or just disappears into thin air as if you've been tricked? Coyote Spirit's trickster energy is designed to bring you into situations that teach you lessons you have been forgotten to learn. Perhaps you need a taste of failure before you experience success. A need to feel disappointment before you can truly appreciate the joy, love, and prosperity that is coming up for you. Perhaps you are revisiting a pattern you forgot wasn't in alignment with the life you're intending to co-create. Being reminded that gratitude, not complacency, will keep you awake and aware of all that is available to you in this moment. Coyote Spirit reminds you to laugh about the unexpected twists, to develop humility and gratitude while releasing your attachments to the form of your desires. Even when you suddenly find yourself on a detour, wondering when you'll get back on track to manifesting what you desire, remember that Spirit has a plan and wants the best for you. Trust in divine order now. Coyote Spirit is a divine helper. No matter what seems to go astray, things are exactly as they're supposed to be. So trust in what's happening in your life right now, Aries, no matter what that may be. Because like this card says, Spirit has a plan. Spirit has a plan, and as long as you're willing to go with that plan, what you need will be manifested with divine timing. Okay, Aries? But now what we're going to do is we're going to move forward into the guidance portion of your reading, where we pull some cards to see what energies are going to help you to be grounded or to keep grounded, and what energies are going to help you to be more open. Now, to do that, I will be using the Starseed Oracle card, so give me one moment while I tap into that energy. All right, Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. For the week of November 22nd to November 28th, 2020, or whenever Aries is led or guided to watch this reading, what energies can help to keep them grounded, and what energies can help them to be more open? All right, Aries, let's go ahead and see what comes out for you. So, Spirit, what energies can help to keep Aries grounded? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages of love and light can help to keep Aries grounded? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, so we do have 2 cards coming out for you. Now, the first card coming out is you are not alone. So Spirit's got your back, okay? You need to know that whatever's happening in your life, whatever divine detours are being presented to you at this time, whatever's falling apart, whatever's being manifested, know that Spirit's right there co-creating this existence with you. So you don't need to worry too much or put too much of your own power into a situation. Just go with the flow. Go with the flow and know that you're not alone. That spirit connection is always right there when you need it. And if you're feeling at a point in your life where you're a little lost or you're feeling astray or you're just kind of wondering what's going on, all you have to do is call out to your spiritual team and they'll show you. They'll give you signs and synchronicities to point you in the right direction. So right now, know that no matter what's going on in your life, you're not alone. Spirit's right there with you. I can hear your guides telling me, please let them know that they're not by themselves. Especially when things are crumbling. They're not by themselves. We're doing this for a reason. Something better is on the horizon. Wow, what a beautiful message, Aries. So no matter what's going on right now, know that you're not alone. And know that everything happens for a reason. There are no coincidences in life. And that Spirit's got your back and they're right there with you. Now this card says isolation, physical connection, and community. Now those words could mean something to you. Maybe they don't. Place it how it fits. But I know that right now we are kind of in a time of isolation. Okay? And I know right now with the thing that's out there in the world right now, you know, let's not name that name. I don't want to manifest that more into existence. But we're all kind of asked to be isolated once again, especially during this holiday season, and it sucks. Yeah, it sucks. It sucks because maybe the Divine Detour was you were getting ready to do some big holiday things, and now we're being asked to not do them again. You're like, well, what the hell? But it's necessary. It's necessary right now, so we have to kind of go with the flow. But know that no matter what, you're not alone, okay? No matter what the situation is, no matter what circumstances are coming through for you, no matter what your gut feeling is telling you right now, you're not alone. You're not alone. Well, for one, we're all in this together. We're all a community going through this together. And if it's just you on a path, feeling like things are crumbling and you're feeling by yourself, know that your spiritual team is always there, okay? So ground yourself in that. Now, the second message is forge, don't follow. Pave a new path. Be the leader you wish you had. This goes back to that be bold and be fearless. It's time for you to step up. It's time for you to step up and make a change, especially if you're being guided in a different direction. Maybe you are kind of being that follower like we talked about. Remember we talked about you maybe doing something because you felt like you needed to, or maybe it was a want from someone else, or maybe it was a childhood, you know, kind of expectation that was placed on you, and you kind of were just going with the flow in that direction, but you never really felt like it was for you. This is telling you it's time for you to pave the new path. It's time for you to be a leader, not a follower. Be the leader that you wish you had. Be the leader that you wish you had, especially if you didn't really have that in life. Maybe you didn't have the greatest connection with your parents or your family members or your friends. It doesn't have to be that way, but maybe you didn't have that greatest connection and you kind of just went with the flow because you didn't know what to do. You weren't really guided. Well, now it's time for you to be that guide for yourself. It's time for you to be that guide for yourself and to give yourself words of beauty, words of happiness to really step into your power here. For some of you, you're being asked to step up and be a leader. Maybe you're starting a new business. Maybe you're starting some new creative endeavor out there in the community. And you need to know that you have all the power necessary to do this. But no matter what it is, it's time for you to forge, not follow. Forge, not follow. Don't be a sheep. Don't be a sheep in the herd. You need to be the leader of this situation in your life. Okay, Aries, so this week to remain grounded or to keep grounded, pave a new path, step into your power, step into your life, and know that you're not alone. No matter where you're at, no matter where you stand, you're never alone. There's always going to be support when you need it. There's always going to be support when you need it. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the energies to help you to be more open. So Spirit, what energies can help Aries to be more open? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What messages of love and light can help Aries to be more open? Spirit, what messages do you have for Aries on how to help them to be more open? What messages of love and light can help Aries to be more open? Ooh. All right, Aries, we do have 2 messages coming out for you. Now, the first card to come out is Fall into My Arms. It's time for you to surrender to the divine. It's time for you to release any cares and concerns and worries you have at this time so they can be transmuted into a positive energy. I know it's not always easy to do that. I know it's not always a fun process. It's hard to just surrender. Especially you, Aries. You like to keep control. I know. You guys are the emperor of the zodiac. You like to keep control. But right now, Spirit's saying that there are things going on in your life that are out of your control. And if you're worried, if there's cares, there's concerns, surrender that over to the divine and fall into their arms and allow them to carry you through this time. Now, the second message coming out is Lifting the Veil. Questioning everything. Anything unaligned must go. So there are divine detours in your life at this time for a reason. Because there are certain energies, there are certain people, there are certain places that no longer resonate with the power that you're stepping into. There's also ability for you to see beyond the veil. You may feel all of a sudden, in an instant, that something is no longer aligned with you. And that's because your third eye is open. Your third eye is open and you're gaining that vision necessary so that you can release things that are no longer serving you. So be open to trusting in those gut feelings. Be open into trusting in your intuition because you're really being given an opportunity to see beyond the veil, to read between the lines, and to understand energy at a higher frequency. So this week, to be more open, trust your intuition, question everything going on around you, and also surrender your cares and your worries to the divine and allow them to carry you through this time. Allow them to transmute that negativity into something more positive. Okay, Aries? Well, beautiful oracle messages, but now we're actually going to move forward into the tarot portion of your reading where we dive deeper into the specific energies that are surrounding you for this 7-day period. Now, with the tarot, we will look at the positive energies coming in for the week. We'll look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. We'll look at how to best invite those positive energies in, as well as how the negative energies could affect you and things of that like. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get into it. So first and foremost, we're going to look at the positive energies coming in for you for the week, as well as what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. Because like I've said in the past, and I'll continue to repeat, we live in a world of polarity, and we really have to take time to look at both sides of the spectrum to gain a clear and precise understanding of how to best make our way through our weeks, given all the different energies that are surrounding us and coming our way. All right, Aries, let's go ahead and get into it. So, Spirit, what are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the positive energies coming in for Aries? All right, Aries, we do only have one card coming out for you, and that card is the 7 of Swords. So I feel, Aries, there have been some mental challenges in your life. There has been some detours. There have been some things that have crumbled. There have been some revelations that really kind of shook you up. It shook up your whole energy. It shook up your whole energy, but they were coming into your life to help you to break away from something, to help you to break free from something. There was some sort of deceptive energy, some sort of betrayal type energy in your life. And now you're being able to see beyond the veil so you can have clarity into whatever that is. And that clarity is helping you to break free from that deceptive energy. It's helping you to leave behind the things that are no longer serving you so that you can move towards confidence and clarity and power. There was something in your life that wasn't serving you. It could have been a person, a place, a thing, a job. And maybe you were just going with the flow like we talked about earlier because you felt like it was meant for you. But now that you're getting that opportunity to see with clear eyes, to see with clear thought, you're seeing the truth. And you're being able to go in a different direction because now you're able to release your energy from that situation so that you can break free into something better. Number 7 is about discovery. So you are discovering something this week. It's mental clarity. It's mental clarity here. I just keep hearing mental clarity. There's mental clarity coming in for you so that you can see the truth and you can move in the right direction. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at what negative energies or challenges are coming your way. Now, I am also hearing that you could be dealing with an Aquarius, a Libra, or Gemini. This is air energy. Spirit maybe wanted me to make sure that I mentioned that. Maybe that's going to, push some more confirmation for someone out there. Like I said, you could be dealing with a Libra, Aquarius, or Gemini. You could have that energy in your own chart. But yeah, I'm just hearing breaking free. I'm hearing breaking free from deceptive energy so that you can move forward on a better path. Something more meant for you. Something that resonates with your heart space here. Okay, but let's move forward. All right, Spirit, so what are the negative energies or challenges coming into the life of Aries for the 7-day reading? What are the negative energies or challenges coming towards Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What negative energies or challenges are coming towards Aries? All right, Aries, so we do have the 8 of Pentacles. Now, the 8 of Pentacles is normally about self-development. It's about taking the time to work on things, taking the time to learn something new, to reach a higher level of understanding. But what I feel with this card, here, is that this week, during this period of time, there's a lack of focus here. There's a lack of focus because there's a sense of unclarity. And for some of you, I feel like you're not trusting your intuition. You're not trusting what it's telling you. You're questioning it. And see, this card does say to question everything, but don't question your intuition. Question the things that don't feel right in your life. And I feel like with this 8 of Pentacles, you're really trying to develop yourself into a higher level. But for some of you, you're not really trusting what your intuition is telling you. And you're still going with the flow of the direction you're in right now. And I feel like Spirit's telling you there's a better way. There's a better way. But you're having a hard time seeing that better way because you're so focused over here on whatever this old cycle was that you're not trusting your intuition that's obviously pulling you in a different direction. So you have to be careful with this energy. Now, for some of you, you could also be going through a transitional stage here. You could be going through a transitional stage, and that's not really a challenge or a negative energy, but it's a standstill energy. Okay, it's a standstill energy because something's being changed. Something's being shifted. So for some of you, it's about not trusting your intuition as it's leading you in this new direction. And for some of you, it's about still going through a transformation and you're really not quite ready to step into this new energy yet, but it's going to happen soon. So for some of you, like I said, it's about not trusting your intuition. And some of you, it's about still going through a transitional period. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best invite in the positive energies, as well as how the negative energies could affect you. All right, Spirit. So how can Aries best invite in the positive energies of the 7 of Swords? How can Aries best invite in the positive energies of this mental clarity, the seeing the truth, and breaking free from the challenges that have held them back? Okay, so we have the Queen of Cups. Yeah, you need to trust your intuition. You need to trust your intuition. The Queen of Cups is a highly intuitive energy that really goes with whatever he or she feels in their heart. The truth of the matter, that source energy. Intuition always comes through the heart space and through the third eye space. And this is what this card tells me, is that this week, if you want to break free from those challenges, if you want to see the truth, if you want clarity, you got to trust your intuition. You got to trust your intuition. There's no better way I can put it. Trust those gut feelings. Trust what you're feeling. Trust what you're thinking. Trust what you're hearing. Trust what's being shared with you at this time. The signs and synchronicities that are possibly pointing you towards a new direction. You got to trust where you're being led. You got to trust where you're being led. It's also about you being calm. It's about you being calm at this time, not getting kind of too in your feelings or too out of sorts. It's about being in a place of emotional security, really trusting what you're feeling. And those feelings are coming through your intuition. So I feel like at this time you're very highly intuitive. Everyone's highly intuitive. Anyone can be intuitive. But I feel right now, Aries, for you, your intuition is coming through strong because something is trying to be revealed to you. So this week, to break free from the challenges, from those mental challenges, to break free from betrayal, to break free from deception, to be able to move towards a new path, feeling strong and secure, you got to really trust your intuition, okay? You got to really trust your intuition, especially for those of you who are having troubles trusting your intuition. You got to trust what you're feeling, okay? You got to trust what you're feeling. I know it could be hard at times because your intuition could lead you somewhere where you're like, well, I don't know where this is taking me. I don't know where I'm going. But just trust it. Just trust it because I feel like it's going to take you to somewhere great. Okay, Aries, but now now also with the Queen of Cups, you could be dealing with a Gemini or a Cancer. You don't have to be. Those could be energies in your own chart. They could be energy of people around you. Place that where it fits. But this really is about trusting your intuition. Okay? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how the negative energies could affect you. So Spirit, how might Aries be affected by the negative energies of the Eight of Pentacles? How might Aries be affected by the negative energies of the Eight of Pentacles? How might Aries be affected by the negative energies? How might Aries be affected by the energies of the Eight of Pentacles? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Spirit, how might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How might Aries be affected by the negative energies? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aries, and we do have one card coming out for you. Now, this is the Six of Swords, and it did come out in the reverse. Okay, Aries. So, for those of you not trusting your intuition, for those of you having a hard time trusting where you're being led at this time, if you're kind of denying yourself of this new energy, of this detour, of this new path, it's going to stop you from being able to move on. It's going to keep you carrying the baggage of an old cycle, really feeling unsupported, really feeling like you can't move forward, really feeling stuck. For some of you, like I said, you've already kind of felt stuck in a path you've been on because I think you already knew it wasn't really your path. You knew it wasn't really your path, but you kept going for it because you're like, all right, well, you know, it kind of supports me. It gives me the money I need. It gives me the love I need. It gives me what sustains me at this time. But there is something better for you, Aries. There's something better for you out there. There's someone better for you out there. There's a situation better for you. And Spirit's really trying to lead you in this new direction. But if you can't trust your intuition, you're not going to be able to make that transition into something new. And you're going to stay stuck on the path that you're on. You're going to stay stuck and stagnant in this energy that's not really truly fulfilling you. Now, for those of you going through this period of self-development, where you're going through that transitional phase, it's not quite ready yet. You haven't quite done everything yet, and that's okay. Things are changing, things are shifting. It's okay, keep working on yourself during this time. The new path will be laid out in front of you when this time is necessary, but there's some sort of baggage you've still been holding on that needs to be released, and that's why you're still going through this self-development stage. Okay, because you're really shifting, you're really changing, you're creating a new foundation in your life, but things are being released. That's why things are being revealed. That's why things are being revealed to you. So that you can release those situations, release those places, those peoples, those self-limiting belief systems, you know, those blocks consciously and unconsciously held. You might be aware that this is going on. You may not be aware that this is going on. It could be both ways. Sometimes things are happening underneath the surface. Now, sometimes things are really right there on the surface, and we can see it all going on right in front of us. So there are two messages I'm getting here. One, if you're not trusting your intuition, you're not going to be able to move on. You're not going to be able to make that change that needs to happen in your life because you're not trusting what you're feeling and what you're sensing. And for the others who are going through this time of self-development, there's still some things that need to be released. There's still some things that need to be worked through in your life before you can enter into this new stage. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to go ahead and we're going to move forward and we're going to look at the benefits of the positive energies. as well as how to best overcome the negative challenges. All right, Spirit. So what are the benefits of the positive energies for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What are the benefits of the positive energies for Aries? All right, Aries, we have one card coming out for you, and that card is the Page of Cups. Signs and synchronicities. What did I just talk about? What did we just talk about with this Queen of Cups? As you trust your intuition, as you trust where you're being led, the next steps will be laid out in front of you through signs and synchronicities, through messages from your angels, your guides, your holy ones, whatever you resonate with. And this is about you truly stepping into the power, truly stepping into your power and connecting with your higher self. We have the Page of Cups. It's about you connecting with your higher self. It's about some sort of new creative beginning coming into your life because you have trusted and listened to your intuition, because you've broken free from mental challenges by being open to where you're being led. By being open to where you're being led. There's also a message coming towards you this week. There's a message coming towards you this week. It could be through your intuition. It could be through someone in your life. It could be in your meditations, whatever it is. Something is being shared with you at this time, and I think it's a divine detour. It's a divine detour, and you have to trust in that divine detour. You have to go with the flow of where you're being led. And you need to know that there are going to be signs and synchronicities all along your path, showing you what you need to do. This could be reoccurring numbers. It could be signs and symbols. It could be animals coming into your life, and it's time for you to dive deeper into the meaning of those visits. All you have to do is Google it. You know, if you're seeing a crow all the time, you can Google crow, and you'll find out the crow is all about, messengers from the spiritual realm. It's all about magic and mystery and having that mysticism in your life. You know, it could be a squirrel. Squirrel's about new beginnings. It's about changing directions. Whatever it may be, there are going to be signs and synchronicities that are coming towards you as you trust more in your intuition and break free from old challenges. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward and we're going to look at how to best overcome the negative challenges of Spirit. How can Aries best overcome the negative challenges? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. How can Aries best overcome the negative challenges? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. All right, Aries, so we have the Hanged Man, the Enlightened One. This is a person who takes their time out, not only to listen to their intuition, but also to restrict themselves from the things, the places, the people, and the situations that their intuition tells them is no longer good for them. Now I also see the two messages here once again. So this is about you not trusting your intuition. It's time for you to trust where you're being led. It's time for you to trust what you're feeling, what you're sensing, what you're hearing, what you're thinking, and begin to restrict yourself from those things, those places, those people that no longer feel good inside, that no longer feel like they're in alignment with who you are. Do you see what I'm saying? It's about restricting yourself from that energy. And if this is about you going through that self-development stage, where you're still releasing and removing things, don't worry, you're going to be enlightened. A new day will dawn. You will make it past this. You will make it through this. You will become awoken with a higher understanding, a clear understanding of what you need to do. But you're still going through a change, and that's okay. You're still going through a change. You're still transitioning. It's also about letting go. It's about letting go. So this also talks about the surrender that we were talking about earlier in the reading. Surrendering to the divine, allowing the magic to be worked through and in your life so that you can step into a better phase, into a better place. So you can be fearless and you can be bold and you can allow yourself to shine. See what I'm saying? So if this is about you not trusting your intuition, you gotta trust your intuition and really sacrifice. Make that sacrifice. And if there's things and places and people that you're being led astray from, it's meant to happen. So just go with the flow. And if it's about you being in that self-development stage, really changing and shifting, just let go. Let go and let it happen. Just let it happen, because a new day will dawn. Okay, Aries? But now we're going to move forward, and we're going to look at the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative, before we close out for this week's reading. All right, Spirit. So what is the overall impact and the energies, positive and negative for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. What is the overall impact from the energies, positive and negative for Aries? Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and Jupiter. Okay, Aries, we do have quite a few messages coming out. Okay, we did have one flipper in the deck. That is the King of Cups. Okay, so now we do have the Queen and the King. So for some of you, this could be indicative of a new relationship. This could be indicative of a new connection with someone where you're truly feeling like you're where you're meant to be. Like this person really sees you, really resonates with you. But this is also about emotional security. It's also about emotional balance and control. So it's taking back control of your life by trusting your intuition and trusting in the way it's leading you and where it's leading you. Because it could be leading you to a new relationship. Could quite possibly be leading you into a new relationship. Now we also have the Two of Wands. It's about progress. It's about movement forward. It's about having the world in your hands, taking a look at what you've got, trusting your intuition, and then moving in the direction that feels best for you. It's also discovery. It's also discovering what you need to do by trusting your intuition. We also have the Three of Cups, celebration, harmony, friendship, community. Remember, this goes back to you're not alone. There's always going to be people that support you and that love you. So make that choice. Make that choice to break free from the mental challenges by trusting in divine detours and trusting in your intuition, especially with the Seven of Cups. Okay, Aries? Well, those are your spiritual messages for this week. I hope they resonated with you. If so, please comment below. Let me know how. Also, Aries, if you're new to my channel and you like my content, please like, click, subscribe, share this video with anybody you feel needs to hear it. Also, go ahead and select that bell and click all if you want to be notified of my future content. You can also check me out over on Instagram at WildOracle. And if you have any questions, feel free to email me at wildoracle1111@gmail.com. Well, Aries, this is Gennaro, aka BhodiBoy G, signing off from my channel Wild Oracle, saying thank you so much for being with me in this space. Thank you so much for connecting with me, and thank you so much for being open to the messages from Spirit. I hope you're able to take something from this reading to propel your week towards health, wealth, prosperity, love, and light. All right, Aries, I'll see you guys next week. Much love from me to you. Namaste.